I am so pleased I have another opportunity to interview Twila LePage Hughes, who is 95 years young. We just celebrated her 95th birthday, and I had the brief opportunity to ask her some stuff at the birthday party, but I said, I want to follow up and ask you so much more. And I was able to get a lot of good ideas. I think a lot of people don't appreciate how cool it is. You're almost a century,
Yeah.
and you're so strong and vibrant. This is so cool. So there's so much to ask. So, all right, let me get started. And bear with me. I might be asking you stuff you've already told me, but I just want to make sure I get it right. So I appreciate your understanding. I'll start with what I had asked you a few weeks ago. You know, you lived through the Depression.
Depression.
Yeah. And what I wanted to ask you was like, when you went to school, when you went to church, when you interacted with the other kids where you were growing up, how did they deal with the Great Depression? How did they get through it? What did they go through?
Well, some of them had more money, but most of them were pretty much the same boat as I was. My family was. No one had very much then, except for a few rich people.
Okay.
And so most of the kids were like me, but there was a few whose parents were a little more well off, and they had more food to bring to school and
Did people brought food
brought
to
lunch.
school for you and for your friends?
No,
No. Oh,
no, they
jeez.
brought it for themselves.
Oh man. So they had all that money, but they wouldn't help.
Yeah.
Oh. And I know this was in Oregon. Which city did you live in?
Cottage Grove.
Cottage Grove.
It's near south of Salem,
Okay.
south of Portland. It's about a third of the way up the state,
Okay. Cottage Grove.
south of Eugene.
Okay. Do you
It's
know
on the main highway.
do you know
Highway five.
do you know Albany by chance?
Yeah, it's above there.
Oh, it's above Albany. Okay, because that's where my dad retired.
I mean, Albany's above Cottage Grove.
Oh, it's above Cottage Grove. Okay, so you're a little further south. Got it.
Roseburg was below it, but Albany was above it before you get. I think it's before you get to Eugene. Yeah.
Okay. Now I do remember you were saying your dad had a farm, right? You had
My
a farm.
grandpa.
Your grandpa. Okay. Were you able to live off the food stock from the
Well,
farm?
When we lived in Cottage Grove, we were 12 miles from the farm, which in those days was still a pretty good day's trip.
I hear you.
And they would bring food into us sometimes.
Okay.
And because they would bring cream into the creamery to sell. And they raised everything, and then they sold part of it. They sold the milk, and so they would bring us food then. But some of the time we lived on the farm, and then we ate pretty good. And then other times when we lived in Cottage Grove, we didn't eat as good.